welcome back to the Watch List. I'm Lindsay Melchek, and today I am finally sitting in studio with Cynthia Le Sueur-Aquin, President and CEO of Laurion Mineral Exploration. Now, this is a mid-stage junior exploration and development company focused on creating value through its wholly-owned flagship Ishkoday gold and polymetallic project. So I have had the pleasure to sit with Cynthia quite a few times over Zoom, and it's great to have you now in studio in real life, being able to sit and chat. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Lindsay, for having me here today. I mean, we had a great time yesterday together. Great discussion, great questions, and let's further some of these discussions today and talk about Ishkoday, the wholly owned polymetallic project.
There we go. That's a tongue twister right there.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the first question I have for you is, Laurion has announced a high-grade gold intercept. In the most recent newsletter, you talked about this. So can you give us a little bit more detail around that?
Well, I think it wasn't just this press release. I think we have a very, very good history and record of producing some very high-grade intercepts.
Yeah.
And that's the nature of the Ishkoday project. So first and foremost, let me just give you a little bit of background. So it's 57 square kilometers. The project is both an orogenic and a base metal project. So on the orogenic side, where our focus currently is, and that is hosted within a 6 kilometer by 2.5 kilometer corridor. Within this corridor, we also have two historical mines, the Sturgeon River mine and the Brennbar mine. So they operated just during the war years, very high-grade gold, both of those. We also have a surface stockpile of over 190,000 tons with a tailings pile. And this is very indicative of a great legacy and platform on which Laurion can grow its Ishkoday project. So the high-grade intercepts are as a result of a lot of the drilling that we've done in the area over the Sturgeon River mine. So we've extended the strike length now to over 1,300 meters. We focused on a number of the quartz veins hosted within the shaft, and expanded also the width of this area. So the one thing that Ishkoday has is several high-grade veins. Some of them are north-south, which are the higher grade, later stage veins, and the others are east-west. Our objective with the Ishkoday, and basically what we're seeing there, is to advance this project with very targeted, detailed drilling. Our targeting is exceptional. We have a very extensive database and exceptional 3D model, which enables us to grow this project. We have basically, if I can just describe it, two regional structures, and within those regional structures we have several what we call these flower-shaped type orogenic environments, and this is what our focus is on developing. So to the east of us we have base metals, and this is a great opportunity for us, specifically in this time of developing critical minerals, and this will serve as a secondary stream for us. So we have silver, copper, and zinc within that environment. So it is a very, very exciting project. As you said, it's mid-stage. I'd like to add that we've very much de-risked that project, which makes it a very attractive asset, not only obviously to us, but to our investors, and prospective eyes that are out there.
And that's what we want. We want to get that information out there. Now, yesterday at VRIC, we did touch a little bit on political volatility. So I want to dive a little bit deeper into that. Given the challenges on the cross-border, Canada, US, and in fact globally, because of that uncertainty, how is Laurion actually navigating through those challenges as well as those opportunities?
Well, that's a really, really good question. I think first of all, as I said to you yesterday, the key focus for Laurion is to stay absolutely true to its consistent vision on advancing the Ishkoday project. So that with all of the things that we can control within the organization. So in other words, our exploration programs, the work that we do in the field, and ensuring that the company always has a very, very robust treasury, which it does have. Maintaining low costs and consistent timelines, all of those things we can control. So we're very cognitive of a very volatile market. We're very cognitive of inflation rates. We're cognitive of interest rates. So within that, we ensure that our contracts are always maintained.
Yeah.
And we have obviously the best contractors that we work with that can provide us with the best rates possible. The other thing that's very, very key is, our location is a prime location. It's very close to all of the highways, Highway 11. We're close to electricity and water. We have a lot of access roads in and around the Ishkoday property, so the 24/7 access is always there. And that in itself, aids Laurion in maintaining its exploration costs at a very low level. So, this is very, very helpful to the company. We're not paying exorbitant costs to fly in rigs. So
That's great. That's going to actually help your costs for sure. Now, I have one more question. What should investors be anticipating for the coming year?
Well, again, I go back to being the consistent approach in targeting and de-risking the Ishkoday project, in developing this orogenic environment, based on a legacy of high-grade historical production. And the fact, as I mentioned to you, that we have base metals as a secondary value stream. So, I mean, I think the key thing is that Laurion is not just advancing a project, it's creating a project of significant value for its investors. And don't forget, we're also in a very, very mining-friendly region, and we're in Canada.
And there you have it. There are the insights, and it's always packed full of information, all of our chats together. So thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Lindsay. Thanks for having me here.
And there you have it again. That was Cynthia Le Sueur-Aquin, President and CEO of Laurion Minerals Exploration. For more information about them, their website is laurion.ca. I'm Lindsay Melchek. We will see you next time.